Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Extending the play now. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense and give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
The ball moving down the field, though. Let's go. There's 2 yards on the play.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the receiver's got it. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Huskies are going to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Washington.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Gonna run it. It's Cook. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession that has settled for 3 last time out. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A change of direction. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And looking for a big play here. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This offense has gotten going, and long last, it's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set up. It's a first down play. We get the second half started with a running play. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass rush closing in. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it here. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they will claim the second half lead.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now.
Oregon 14, Washington 10.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On the ground, it's Cook. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back. He's going to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
And the Huskies come to the line with 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally out of bounds, though. That's a massive gain to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they stop him?
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Oh, man. I think it's time to adjust the game plan here. That is 3 sacks in the last 3 plays. How about quick passes, maybe some extra blockers, whatever you got to do to prevent that from happening a 4th time.
And it's good. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Washington offense retakes the field here. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The offense now operating in empty. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's got some open field ahead.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Regulation with the score all time.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Ducks. They strike first in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Oregon 24, Washington 17.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Washington now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win? How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And the PAT is good. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Huskies come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the same runner's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal as he try to punch it in overtime. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for two for the victory.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good.
We got this.
That's the end of the second overtime, with the score still tied.
Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here. Show 'em what you got.
They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Defense is coming after him. No, he does not get in. It's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Quarterback drops back. Trying for a pick six to win the game. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point puts him in front by one. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.